everybody, it's Rachel, and happy Father's Day to those who are celebrating Father's Day. We are going to be creating a few Father's Day projects. I think I have 3 shirts to do, a card, and also 2 little visor clips. So let's go ahead and get started with the shirts first, and then we'll do maybe the card, and then we'll finish it up with some vinyl work. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I have 3 shirts for the 3 men that are in my life right now. My husband, my father, and my father-in-law. Making them some shirts. Made them all cards. I can't remember. Let me look at my schedule real quick. Let's see here. Okay, so the Father's Day cards have not come out just yet. So you will be getting those, or getting the Father's Day masculine cards here on Thursday, but I need to make one in this video. I think I have 3 cards that I'm making for y'all. 1 in today's video, 1 in Thursday, several in Thursday's video, and then the following week I'm doing another. I focus on it more feminine, but I showed you a male version of that, so you can use that as Father's Day as well. So anyways, that's what I ended up deciding to do. So this first one that I ended up grabbing is for my father-in-law. And my father-in-law and mother-in-law have 6 grandchildren, including my daughter. And so what I did was, they call him Boppa, and I put to the 6th power because he is a grandfather of 6 amazing grandchildren. And then I'm just going to weed all of them out at once. Let me go with the next. Well, they're all kind of involved here. This one is for my dad. Let's see here. Let me know in the comment section what you are doing for Father's Day. We're actually celebrating Mother's Day and Father's Day together because, well, for one, I think my parents will be down here at my house during Father's Day weekend, and my sister's going to be down here the week before Father's Day while my parents are here because they're celebrating my daughter's birthday. So we do this every year because our birthday is always obviously at the end of the month. It never changes, right? And so I always just do Father's Day and Mother's Day all on one day, so that way we're not, I try to do it one weekend, we'll do Mother's Day, and the following weekend do Father's Day, vice versa. And my mom's just like, Rachel, just make it easy on you. Don't have 2 separate, events. So that's what we're doing this year. We're going to celebrate it together all in one day. So, you guys have already seen what I got my mother. I did a video on that, and I'm doing a really short video for Father's Day. I think Father's Day, I hate shopping for men because, or even little boys, they're just so hard to shop for because they don't get a lot of fun, cool stuff. Like, you can craft for girls and they'll just love it. But for guys, they're just not really into that, unless yours is, and that's great. But, my dad, and I know my father-in-law is not, and neither is my husband. So I told my husband, I said, I got to do some type of content for my, or some crafts for my channel. So I was like, what can I do to bring content to my channel? And I thought, why not do some shirts? My husband could always use a shirt. I'm sure the guys can as well, so that's what we're going to do. that was a lot to weed, but we got it done. So this just says, it's kind of hard to see, but it says, this is for my husband. Dad tax. Dad tax, noun. Number 1, portion of an item a dad is entitled to when he buys something for his kid. It had an S, so it was plural, but we only have one, so I took off the S. And then number 2 is ensures food isn't poisonous. Oh my god, my husband always says dad tax, and my daughter says daughter tax. So funny. I'm the only one that does not take any tax. But anyway, and then this is for my dad. It says being dad is an honor. Being papa is priceless. Oh, I love that one. And then you guys already seen the other one. I wish I had my lint roller. You saw that I picked up some of those scraps, but that's at the very end. And I didn't think, oh, I should have just kept that and not used that and just used it for lint rolling my shirts. So, what are you going to do? So I had to cut this out. I'm going to stop the video because this vinyl is, I don't even know what brand this is. I don't know if it's Cricut brand. I don't think it is Cricut brand, but this is not going to fit all on here. That's alright. But I put shiny side down, which is the side that you're supposed to put down. And no, not this. Shiny side should have went up, so I had to cut it, and luckily it didn't cut all the way through the liner, so I was able to turn around and cut it. And this obviously took some time for the Cricut to cut, and then it was hard to weed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I missing a letter? And nope, it was just because it was cut on the reverse side. So this one was really tricky. Okay, and then I'm going to do, oh, this is puff vinyl. That's why. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's puff vinyl. No wonder. Okay. Well, I'm going to give it to him. I don't know if he's going to like this. It kind of made the hard to read. It made it hard to read. Oh man, I didn't realize this was puff vinyl. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other one. This is for my father-in-law. Oh man, I'm so bummed about that shirt. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm just trying to fold this so I can get it centered. Well, I'm going to give it to him. If he likes it, great. Because what I'll do is I will just, you know, if he doesn't like it, which I don't think he will, but he can always wear it around the house. And then I'll just tell him I'll make him a new shirt. No sense in buying a new shirt if he doesn't mind it, but I don't know if he's gonna like it puffy like that. It's kind of frou-frou if you ask me, kind of girly, so I don't know. We'll see if he does. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this like so. There we go. That looks good. I think it needs to go down just a little bit. Okay. Okay. So this is not puff vinyl. I don't think it is. Okay. That is done. Remove that from my mat. Ouch, man, that just burnt my hand. Okay, and then I'm going to flip, oops, sorry, just hit the camera. I'm going to flip that over to draw out that heat. Okay, then peel that off. Perfect. Looks good. I don't know why this shirt is struggling to adhere the vinyl. I think sometimes it's the color. It also, I mean, the vinyl could be really old. That could be why. But I like to try to get the liner up and then put some parchment paper over it, and then it really does stick. So I got it really bad here at the bottom. I think the rest, excuse me, is good. So I'm going to bring in all of my parchment paper. I need to get a larger size is really what I need to do. But I'm going to kind of protect all of that, and I'll focus more on this down here. So I'm just going to kind of rub my press at the bottom here, and again, that parchment paper is to protect that vinyl. We want to make sure that we're not having direct contact with the HTV and your heat press, because they will melt it. Ask me how I know. I think one time I accidentally forgot to put the parchment paper down, and that was fun. And then there you go. Now it's completely pressed down, and you don't have to worry about pulling that liner back up and whatnot. And I'm just kind of checking my other areas. I really like this color with this navy blue. That is pretty. This is probably like my favorite shirt. I can't believe how bad I did on that other shirt. I think I need to focus on the word bean real quick. Oh, that puff vinyl. That was a big whoopsie doopsie. I don't think he's gonna like it, but you know, he could always wear it as a shirt to sleep in, or just around the house. You know, he doesn't have to go out in public. I'll make him a new shirt. If he doesn't like it, I'll make a new shirt for him. And that way he can wear it out in public if he's too embarrassed to wear. I don't know how guys are with puffy shirts. Let me know if you ever given a guy with a puffy vinyl. I never have. I always made it for myself and my daughter. So there we go. Easy. And this, again, this is like my favorite shirt. I literally like this one. This one is really good. And do I have it crooked? Yep, looks like I did. Maybe. Well, let's go ahead and move into the final two. Oh, actually, no, let's go ahead and move into the card. I need to make my husband a Father's Day card, and I'm going to use a couple of different products. So we got Cranberry, Sunflower, Harbor, and then Juniper. This is the color palette that we're going to be using. This is going to be a very quick card, no die cutting, just stamping. And I'm going to be using Christina Warner's Finishing Touches stamps, and then also I'm going to be using these stamps that I found on Amazon, super inexpensive, and I found the Happy Father's Day. And the first thing though I'm going to do is I'm not even going to trim down my card panel. So this is just a A2 card size, which is 5.5 by 4.25. So we're going to go ahead and just round the top. In fact, I really love what Christina Warner did in her cards that showcases this. So we're just going to kind of mimic her card. I don't know if we're using the same colors, but I really do like it. So again, just rounding just the top. In fact, and this is from We Are Makers. I got this years ago, so I don't even know. I'm sure they sell some version of this. And then actually, while we're doing that, let's bring out my score buddy and we'll score my card panel here. In fact, actually, I need to get a top folding panel. So this is not going to work because I want my panel to go this way instead of that way. So let me go get a different 110-pound cardstock. What I'll need to do is, let's see here, I'll just go ahead and cut this at the 5.5, and then I should be good to go with trimming the rest. Okay, so moving this to the 5.5 mark, and that way I could do 2 side folding or top folding elongated card panels. Okay, I don't need that anymore. I love that paper trimmer. I have been playing around with different paper trimmers, and that is by far my favorite. Okay, so now that we can just use this for another card, so for a different video, and then I need to score this at the, instead of the 5.5 mark, we're going to score it at the 4.25, like so. Okay, that's how we do it. All right. Easy peasy. I told you this card is going to take no time at all. However, now here's the thing. I need to actually really crease that. Bring that back here. Really, sorry if I was off camera. Really need to crease this. I need to zoom out a little bit so that way I'm not cutting myself off here. Okay. There we go. I keep on forgetting I'm zoomed in. And then I'm like down here, so I'm trying to remember to stay centered on the camera. Okay. So now I'm going to attempt to go ahead and cut this. That way the tops, because I'm not trimming down my panel, this is going to get, it may get a little difficult to cut. Yeah, see? I need to try that again. I'm going to have to probably lift it up so I can use, there we go, both hands. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Alright. Try that again. This time I'm going to go this way. There we go. Perfect. Now you could take it a step further and round the corners here. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Christine Warner has hers just rounded at the top, and I really did like that. So I've never done that before. I usually, if I'm doing 2, I usually do all 4, but I think I'm just going to kind of, since I'm using hers as my inspiration, I'm just going to kind of mimic hers because I really, really do like that. All right. So we just need to stamp, and that's it. And then adhere this to our card base. The difficult part is trying to get the Happy Father's Day aligned the way I want it to. That's the one part that, and I'm just using my fingers to get the film off of there. That's the part that is going to be the difficult, the most time consuming, because I know me, I'm going to overthink the crap out of it. Just the way I am. All right, let's go ahead and bring this out. And in fact, I'm going to probably align it here because I want this to go off a little bit. And then, okay, actually, nope, I need to go the other way. Let's see. And then I think I'm going to bring some more tape in to really make sure that stays where it's supposed to, because I don't want this to shift on me. And then I think that's good. Alrighty. So we're going to use Juniper for this part. Ooh. Juniper's coming in hot. Oh gosh, I hope this doesn't mess up my card panel. Alright, I'm going to very lightly tap it. Yeah, that turned out good. Awesome. Now, before I get too crazy with all the decorations, I'm going to leave this right in here. Oh, you know what? I need to clean this up real quick. Okay, now before we get all too crazy with the decorations, again, this is not going to take a long time. This is going to be very simple. I'm going to stamp this because I can always, if I mess up, I can always start over. Where is the, oh, there it is. And I might even, I don't know, I feel like this has been used. Goodness. I might just keep it easy and just not worry about it and just do Happy Father's Day. I might just do that because I think it's just going to be too much trying to align everything. So, I think that's just what we'll do. Okay, I think that looks good. And then I'm also going to be using the Juniper once more. And that looks good. Press down. I'm going to go ahead and re-stamp that. See, this is how you can tell a good stamp versus a bad stamp. Didn't stamp really well. Well, this was like maybe $6 for the whole thing, so there we go. Much, much better. I'm going to take this out of the Misty because I'm going to use a stamping block just to kind of randomly do some placement. I feel like it'd just be quicker that way as opposed to closing the lid and repositioning all the little stamps. So I just think it makes more sense to take it out of the Misty and use a stamping block. Even this on its own is super pretty. I like it and just simple enough, but my husband knows I'm a little extra. So we, especially with all the stamps and dies I keep on buying, anyways, he just, you know, God bless him, he just goes with it. Okay, so let's do some stamping at some random locations. So, got it on my finger and my wet wipe here off the side. And just needed to go ahead. I kind of got it on there weird, so let's bring that over here. And I'm going to place it. Kind of want it going straight up and down, so I'm trying to like get it positioned right. There you go. That looks good. And then stamp it so nicely, and then I'll have maybe one go right there. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, and let me just put this on fast forward just to kind of speed up the video a little bit, because I'm probably gonna overthink this for a minute. So, but yeah, let me speed this up and then we'll take a look at the card, or we'll assemble it as soon as I'm done. Okay, here is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. Very simplistic, nothing too crazy. And I just went ahead and add some foam to the back of the panel here. And make sure that we get it nice and centered. There we go. Well, centered as it can be, right? Alright, well, we try our best. That's all we can ask for. Alrighty. And then we'll bring this in. And then I think what we'll do is we'll stand up and and do this. And that's going to be easier. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, I'll stand up. I was thinking I can put this up like in my score body to help me align it, but I don't think that's going to help with the foam. Oh, I'm slightly off, but I think it's going to be okay. Alrighty, there is the finished card. Well, actually, he's going to expect my little logo here, and why not, right? So we did it. I did a print and cut, so I might as well add that in there. Wonderful. So, yeah, easy peasy. I mean, you can't get it any easier than that. Just a bunch of stamping and random placement, and of course write something inside. But yeah, I love how that turned out. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next craft. Of course, I had to sneak a little card in to for this video just because I need to make a card for my husband. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on to the next craft. That card fun, I loved it. I have these. I already took the little wrapping, but I showed you guys this in my craft haul video, and these are little sun visor clips. And in fact, you'll see another one here in the next couple of videos, but they're supposed to go on like that, right, and put on your visor. So I thought I'd make one for my dad and for my husband. Then I just have, let me go ahead and weed this out. That, oh, here we go. I had cleaned it off. Oh, gosh, I wonder if reverse weeding is going to be easier. No, it looks like it's doing okay. Normally I like to weed out the middles when I do intricate fonts, like really small fonts, but with tech wrap, you really don't have to. Watch, it'll call me a liar. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. Gosh, I hate when that happens. Okay. So it just says Drive Safe Papa and Drive Safe Daddy, and I'm going to put a picture of, I really probably should do one for my mom because I know she's going to want one for her car. She's going to see that and she's going to be like, why didn't I get one? I need a picture of my granddaughter in my car. And I'm going to tell her, okay, let me go do it for you. So I might as well just buy another one as soon as I'm done with this video, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, and then that one. Not sure if my father-in-law would put this in his car. Maybe he would if I had all the grandchildren, a picture of all of them, but I don't think I have one of all the grandkids. And I'm sure he wouldn't want just a picture of my daughter, because he wouldn't want his other grandchildren to feel left out, which I don't blame him at all. So maybe I'll do one for Christmas and I'll get a picture of all of them. Okay. But my parents only have one grandchild, that's my daughter, so I'm able to get away with that. Okay. Very good. Okay. Whew. Good. I know that you guys don't know this right now, but this is like my fourth video, I should say, of today. I am exhausted, but as I mentioned earlier, if I haven't, you'll hear time and time again, with my craft room being under construction, I have to get these done, or you guys won't have any content to watch for my channel. That is Craft With Me. I have card content already scheduled out all the way up to end of September now. And I'm still making cards for the summer and everything. So, where is the vinyl or the transfer tape? So I obviously know that you guys really love the Craft With Me videos. And so I'm trying to get them all done so that way I have all June is done after this video, and I think the first week of July for Craft With Me is done. So I'm assuming my craft room, oh, I don't want it to be crooked. Do not, no, thank you. I'm assuming my craft room will be up and running by the mid to end of June. I'm going to be jonesing to craft. From the sounds of it, doesn't sound too hard to install these doors. Oh, you know what? I'm going to want to cut these apart before I transfer them. Okay. Looks good. So it might be going downhill just a little bit, but it will be all right. Okay. And I'm not going to put the little clips on there just yet because I need to see. This is a little crooked. I think it's all right. What do you guys think? Is it crooked? I mean, is it bad crooked? Or is it like acceptable crooked? I feel like we've all kind of like, is it acceptable? If it is, we're going with it. If it's not, we got to redo it. But I think it'll be okay. And the reason why I don't want to peel that up is because this acrylic scratches super easily. Because this actually comes with a little saying like you are know your worth, or I don't know. It has something on there, and I just peeled up with a or not peel it off. I use a little scraper tool and scrape it off, and it scratches it pretty good. So I have to make sure that I use the right side. Okay, because you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of scraped up there. So you need to make sure that I am using the right side. So anyways, just so the whole point of me saying that is it does scrape pretty easily. Okay. There we go. And done. Yay, we're all done. Okay, Father's Day gifts. Oh, this was stressing me out. I had no idea what I was going to do, if I was going to do anything, and turns out we got good crafts done. So there they are. This definitely is Cricut. Oh well, my dad will forgive me. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and bring in all the crafts that we did today in today's video, and we'll see them. We'll see what it looks like as a collective. Here they all are, all 6 craft projects. I know we did 3 shirts and 2 the same one, and then a card, but that is all I was able to get done for Father's Day. You guys, it's so hard to craft for Father's Day. I mean, my husband doesn't really, you know, he drinks coffee in certain coffee mugs, and I could add a decal to it, but eh. And then the guys, my father and father-in-law, they're not really into any crafts. So, but anyways, this is the best I could get. Let me know what you guys are doing for Father's Day, and what kind of crafts are you guys doing? I'm interested to know. I do have a video from last year, so check that out. I did a lot of more crafts, but to prevent redoing any crafts from what I've done years prior, I'm just going to stick with these shirts, these 2 sun visor clips, and of course this card. I absolutely loved how this all turned out. This is really, you know, not too glitzy, right? So out of everything, I love this shirt. I just love the color paired with this navy blue. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Please wish your husband or your significant other happy Father's Day. Treat them good. They're good men. I know mine is, and my father-in-law and my father are really good men in my life. I'm so blessed to have a good husband, a good dad, and a good father-in-law, and I appreciate all of them. So if you're watching this video, happy Father's Day to you. All right, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next card or craft video. Bye.